What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella talking that real true boxing talk. Don't forget to subscribe and share and like, especially share. That's better than donating damn near. Getting the word of mouth going. But which mandatory would be better, would be more entertaining, more lucrative for Gennady Golovkin? Answer all of those, and which one would the Boxing Clinic want to see Golovkin fight first? I'm going to call Serhiy Shevchenko. I'm going to call him Serhiy Shevchenko. If you don't like it, see you later. Talking about Jermall Charlo as well. A lot of people don't know about Serhiy Shevchenko. Right now, I think he's like a 12-10, 12-0 with 10 knockouts, no draws, no losses. He's 30-something years old as well. I think he might have turned 31 or 32, or barely turned one of those. So he competed in the World Series of Boxing. It's like a tournament that allows amateurs to compete professionally, but still had an amateur and Olympic eligibility still good. So I know Rashid Warren fought in it. I know Serhiy Lomachenko fought in it. He won every fight in that tournament type of thing from 2010 to 2014. Only losing once, and that's to the Brian Castanero guy. That's I believe he's the regular WBA champion at 154 pounds. And as an amateur, he lost to Matt Korobov, and he just came up short in every amateur tournament, you know what I'm saying? And he lost to a lot of familiar names. Matt Korobov, a couple other guys people may know. He just came up short, and he has tremendous hand speed for a middleweight. Good technical fighter, works up and down. Now the World Series, the World Boxing Series, whatever that is, it's a little bit different from the professional ranks. Like, I know they don't allow you to open your glove or something like that. Lomachenko was saying on one of the pre-fight meetings in his earlier fights in the United States. So it's a little different. But Serhiy just came up short a lot of times in his amateur career, and in the World Series of Boxing, he came up short one time. So as a professional, it's a totally different ball game. He looks the part. Jermall Charlo, we already know his story. Won the title at 154, came up. Now, the WBC has ordered him to fight, two subpar competition in a lot of the public's eyes. But Sebastian Highland was, the mandatory for a few years and didn't get a shot because of the Cotto Canelo shit that went down. So he was a mandatory for a long time. And Charlo beat him. It was ordered. Then he could have fought Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs and Eddie Hearn wasn't interested in fighting Jermall Charlo for the interim belt. So they went down the line. He fought Hugo Centennial Jr. for the WBC interim belt. Now he's the WBC interim title holder, okay? And with that being said, now that Danny Jacobs want to fight because that's the quickest way to get to Triple G, unless he wants to fight his corner, his fellow stablemate, and Serhiy Shevchenko. Serhiy is trained by Andre Rozier as well. He's residing in Brooklyn right now. And, which one would be the tougher fight? Tough to tell. I think, just Jermall Charlo based on his experience as a professional fighter. Him being more experienced, more fights, we know a little bit more about him, but both have question marks. We don't know how both going to react when they get caught on the button for real. Charlo is a little bigger, a lot taller, a lot longer. Both hit good, hit pretty good. I think Serhiy is a better combination puncher. He's probably more, technical. They call him the technician, but he works up and down. He got funky angles, side step. From a technical standpoint, Serhiy may, from what I've seen on film, he may get Golovkin a lot of problems too. The way he's able to fight, on the inside and fight at mid-range and box. But the thing about it is he a little shorter as well. But he got funky angles. He'll step around you and turn you. And I think he got the recipe to beat Golovkin as well with enough power. I think he has enough power. I don't think he punches as hard as Jermall, but I think he got enough power. And, he steps around you beautifully. He can turn Golovkin without giving up ground if he can do that. But the question mark about Serhiy is, does he have enough experience on the pro level? Like I said, he had 24 fights in the World Series of Boxing little thing. But it's a little bit different from professional. But they don't wear headgear and stuff like that. For Jermall, he's obviously towering over Triple G, I believe. I think I'm not sure about Triple G height. I think Triple G about 5'9", 5'10", 5'10". Charlo about 6'1", 6'2". Hardy closer to 6'2". Long jab. Probably got the best jab in the division. with Gennady Golovkin. A lot of power, great counter puncher. He don't have the feet that his brother have, but he's a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? He can work up and down, but he got a really, really good jab, and he got really good power. He got a good right hand. He got a good hook. He's not as technical as Serhiy, because Serhiy got a lot more amateur experience than he do. Not professional level experience, but Charlo is a thunderous puncher. He's long, great jab, great power, great understanding. That counter, the catch and shoot that he caught, the counter catch and shoot that he caught J-Rock with was beautiful. But money earning wise, Jermall Charlo is gonna bring more money for Gennady Golovkin because he's a known commodity, and when you negotiate with Al Heyman, he gonna make sure Gennady Golovkin pay as well as Jermall Charlo. Especially if Al Heyman and PBC host the Golovkin and Jermall Charlo fight, which they may, because they gonna have a bigger bid on there than HBO would. Trust me, they gonna be big on that fight. And that fight probably gonna end up at the Barclays Center, and it'll be a new venue. And I think a lot of the brothers in the hood in Brooklyn and around the world will come out and see Golovkin at the Barclays Center. Now Serhiy Shevchenko, he dragging his ass over to HBO. Period. And it ain't gonna be as much money in the fight. HBO ain't gonna put a lot of money in the fight for Serhiy Shevchenko and Gennady Golovkin. It might be like some Vanez Monterosian type shit. $1 million for Golovkin, $250K for Serhiy. So, but the more dangerous fight, I think they equally as dangerous, man. I think I give Jermall Charlo just a slight advantage just because he got more professional experience and he punch harder and he taller, longer, and probably stronger than Serhiy. But other than that, it's really no different. It's just you're gonna make more with Charlo, and you're going to risk a lot with Charlo. You're going to make a little bit less than with Serhiy, but you're going to risk the same amount. It's really no different. They're both too tough mandatory. So I like to see him take Charlo on first, but it don't really matter. We gone.